Mobile is growing rapidly. There was a recent survey that came out that said 8 out of 10 marketeers have mobile as one of their key priorities in 2014.
So mobile passed a very big milestone in 2013. It got over the £1 billion mark for the very first time. This is a consumer-driven trend. It's not marketers and advertisers trying to force consumers to do stuff they don't want to. People love buying devices, they love filling downtime with content. A third of the top 100 advertisers are effectively throwing away half of their traffic because they haven't prepared a site that's mobile friendly.
The discussions I have with clients is, okay, that's all well and good, but how do we do this? Where do we start? What are the questions that we need to be asking ourselves and addressing as a business to build effective and relevant mobile strategy? We believe we can answer these questions through our mobile insight solution. You need to first start by understanding who your audience actually is and how do you as a brand compare to your competition. Then it's about how do I target them, how can I interact with them. So that's time of day of the week, location. Then it's moving on to myself as a brand. Do I need to think about launching an app? If I do have an app, how well is it performing? And then once you've got your strategy in place, it's, well, how do I measure the success of that?
On any given day, more than 2 billion consumers will interact with one of our products. And if you think about that in a more and more connected world, mobile becomes an absolute must. You know, the way shoppers, consumers, or humans engage with categories is the same offline as it is the same online. What's different is the execution and how you deliver relevant content to them.
Actually, as an industry, we still need to take one step back and say, what are the core things that we need to get right? I defy anybody to be able to identify these products without reading what the names are. We do eye tracking, and what we can do is we can heat map over where people are looking. The red is where people are gazing, and you can see it's clearly over the image. And one thing that I quite like from Asda here is they know that's where people are looking, so the add button is right next to the image.
The opportunity is clear. Mobile is massive. We saw it in terms of understanding usage and consumption and being able to understand what a consumer is doing from the beta. And I think from a brand's perspective, just some of the changes that are being made to focus on mobile is fantastic and great to see. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you for joining us. A round of applause for Tim, the Beta, Henry and Joe for their fantastic presentations this morning.